Good morning. Today is Tuesday and we're looking at Luke chapter 23 verses 1 to 12. This is the trial part 2, this time before Pilate and Herod. Yesterday we looked at the Jewish council, today we're looking at Pilate and Herod. So there's lies, damn lies, and in my view politicians. The Jewish leaders had their trial at daybreak and they took Jesus to Pilate. And they had the blasphemy charge against him, which he didn't deny. But they put forward a whole series of false witnesses who couldn't really agree and didn't impress Pilate at all. But the Jewish council were desperate for approval from the Romans because they didn't have the power to kill Jesus. And they wanted to keep their hands clean and say, well, the Romans killed him. Pilate, who was a shrewd politician, he was expedient, a bit of a slippery customer in my view. If you worked in an office, he might have been nicknamed Teflon Man. Nothing would stick to him. He wanted to do what was easy, not necessarily what was right, and he kept trying to avoid making a decision. So he decided to pass it Jesus across to Herod. Now Herod also didn't really have any power, but he wanted recognition, and Pilate gave him recognition by sending Jesus across to him. But what did Herod want from Jesus? Well, I think Herod saw Jesus as a sort of David Blaine style celebrity. He wanted to say to Jesus, go on, give us a miracle then. I want to see a miracle. Go on, perform. Do something for me. But Jesus didn't really want to be involved in any of these political games. He rarely answered any of the questions, and Herod sent Jesus back to Pilate, and Pilate was no further forward. So what have we got? We've got religious leaders who have no power, but want to look good in front of the Romans. We have Herod, Jewish royalty, but again with no power, who appears a bit immature. And Pilate, who has the power to authorize the death of Jesus, but wanting to avoid any responsibility. But he doesn't want any rioting or uprising because that would cause issues for him with the leaders in Rome. So the three parties that had authority over Jesus, or thought they had authority over Jesus, were all playing futile little political games of position, power and status. Sometimes do we do that, I wonder? But what was Jesus' response? Jesus knew who he was. He knew where he was. He knew why he was there. And he knew what was going to happen. And he knew what would happen in the end. And he just refused to join in with their political games by keeping his own counsel and not playing up to their particular desires. So, another question for you. When have we joined in when it would have been better for us to keep our own counsel and let others make fools of themselves? I'll leave you with that thought and look forward to speaking to you tomorrow on Wednesday. Thanks. Bye.